Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Reema and I'm here with another guidance session. This is going to be a tea leaf reading for today, kind of energy reading to see what is coming towards you or who is coming towards you. It depends what your intention is to watch with this video. And it's a timeless video. It means that whenever you're guided to watch this, it means that you were supposed to hear those messages at that time. So that's about it. Just have your intentions present. Maybe take a deep breath and be conscious about this reading. I wanted to thank you all for supporting my channel. Those of you who have been with me for a while, or if you're a new person on my channel, you just joined, welcome and thank you so much for watching this video. If you like the kind of work that I do, please subscribe, and there are more videos that you can watch on the playlist. And for any private reading, you can contact me using my contact from the About tab on the channel. So with that, let's start the reading. The tea leaf reading is just the flow of energy that we can channel. The messages are for everyone, but not every message is going to resonate with everyone. So pick what it resonates, and it could be some hints for you to think about maybe in the new week or the days that are coming ahead. You might find these basically messages, it might resonate with you and you might not be aware of that. So with that, let's start the reading. What's coming? What do we need to know? Well, some of you are wrapping up something and you are very in the last, basically I see people are wrapping up or they're putting the last boxes. If you're moving, you're finishing something, very good outcome, but it has been busy. You have been busy or you'll be busy to wrap up things. Maybe you have a deadline, but it's a good thing to do. You have been aiming so far, and some of you, if you're studying or if you're doing some kind of research, or you write, or I don't know, you do some kind of planning, and you have to strategize your work or your studies. I see that you're on the right path. Even if you're not studying and you are just dealing with your day-to-day activities, I see that you are on the right path. I see that you're aiming towards the correct goal. Maybe you're setting your goals, maybe you're checking something, but I can tell you, you're on track with if you're following a deadline, you'll be able to do that, even if it looks like it's a little bit late. Some of you were maybe thinking about moving because there was some concerns. Maybe you were thinking about switching your job, changing your study field, your major, or even maybe your home place, school of your children, something that you had to consider. And for that, you're taking your family to a different place, which is actually good for you. There are very good wishes that are waiting for you. I don't know, somehow maybe someone is helping you to get there, or they're just energies that they're welcoming for you, and they are waiting for you. They appreciate maybe of some family, but I see that the invite is there, and those people who maybe if they ask you to go there, they are really going to support you. There's magic. I see you getting rid of a lot of things from the past. I see the energy of moving for a lot of you. Maybe it's energetically you are moving from one part or one cycle of your life to the next, or some of you might be really either moving or you're cleaning your home. You're getting rid of the stuff that you don't need anymore. I see that you might go through things with your family and get rid of them. It could be again in the process of moving, or maybe cleaning, cleansing. It could be energetically if you are cleansing yourself, like you're trying to let go of things, specifically your concerns. There might be a windy situation, some turbulence for some people, specifically for female people and mothers in general. There might be some concerns, but it's very fast going, which means that, for example, if your child gets sick or there's something about them, it's going to be very fast moving and it's going to be okay very soon. You might be stressed for a little bit, maybe a day or two, but it's going to pass very quickly. So I don't see that energy staying at all. Someone is coming back home with a surprise. It can be that they're bringing someone home, maybe a friend, which is a pleasant surprise. Maybe your partner or your husband or your wife are not telling you that, for example, your son, your daughter is coming back home, and this is a beautiful surprise for you. There's going to be a lot more energy movement in your home. I don't know what you're doing. Maybe there are different people. Maybe you're hosting some people. Maybe some people are going to visit. Maybe you're renting out your home, or you just are changing something energetically. As I said, decluttering, cleaning, getting rid of energies or things that are from the past. And I see that it helps you a lot. I see someone is drinking a coffee or tea while watching outside, watching the street from the window or from the balcony, or just a scenery that you're watching and you enjoy. Some of you are some of you are expecting. You're expecting so much your future. Your like the next few months are very crucial. Maybe you have done something that now you're waiting to see what is coming with that. I see letter L. Something that you're measuring. Some of you are measuring something. You're really expecting something to maybe hear from someone. Maybe they have M or L in their name or initials. It could be from Italy or Greece or some other country, maybe from far lands that you're waiting to hear. Maybe you're waiting to get a yes answer. You will get a check mark done. Something is going to get checked on your application, or something from your worries, things that are worrying you. It will be passed and you'll be fine. Again, I see motherhood. Someone is cooking at home. Again, I see for some of you, there's a lot of energies and you need to pick the ones that implies and goes with you. I see a mother cooking. Maybe you're expecting guests, or some people are coming back home, or maybe you're just now more at home and you're cooking more. I see a good habit of that. Someone is cooking with love and care. It's either for you, or you're cooking for your family, or for someone that you take care of them, or someone who's very loved to you. You love them, they're coming to visit and you're planning to cook for them. And you, or whoever is cooking, I see that they're cooking with all they love. And actually it's a very good habit. If you're cooking either for anyone or even for you, put a lot of love, and maybe even say some sentences that you are putting love, and this food is going to nourish you and your children and your family or yourself with love and health and beauty. Just I see that message very beautifully. Someone has someone is trying so hard to see what is coming up. Like you're very impatient of understanding what is coming up. I don't know for what topic. Maybe someone is expecting a baby. Maybe someone is expecting some answer. Someone is just waiting to see how the financial, I don't know, investments are going to look. Something that you're very, very much waiting to see what is coming. I see that the way I see that is that I see someone is watching a tree grow and they're every day checking at it. And maybe they don't know what tree it is. Is it an orange tree? Is it an apple tree? Is it a grape tree? And they're waiting, and every day they're checking in normal, but in like normal situation you don't do that. And then if you don't know what tree it is, you wait till it's summer and the tree has some fruits and you can then tell what it is. But this person or you very impatient, checking things every second, and that's maybe a little bit stressful. There's some news coming. Some people are going to take flights. Be careful if you're you might have some if you're booking some tickets, be careful you're booking correctly time-wise, or maybe the delay, or I don't know, the time in between flights are a little bit close. You might miss one flight. One flight might be gone by the time you can get there. I see the energy of war, or I don't know, planes flying over a country and defense. So I hope it's not anything for the world. I hope for peace and basically harmony for every country and all the people. Yeah, there might be some news about that, something about the army, or maybe some activities about some countries we might hear. In the news, they're just the images that are being downloaded and I'm receiving. Someone is respecting. There's something that people are respecting, maybe some gentleman, maybe sport figure, a government person, an actor. I see them as a gentleman, as a male energy. They might pass away, and there might be some global sadness and something that people are paying respect. I somehow relate that to sports or some championships. There's some kind of respect that people are honoring someone. Or maybe it's just in the news, or maybe in your family, someone who was very dear to you, some old person might, you hear that they have passed. Yeah, and there might be some like things in the countries to celebrate that person, to to basically recognize that person. Something like what happened for the Queen when she passed away. I mean, not that big for sure, but there is someone in there, there's someone sick, someone important. I don't know, it's a government figure, it is a actor or someone who's big name, or they're recognized, or they're famous, they might be sick, or someone might break a leg, or someone might be resting. I see some news about that you might hear. And again, it can be globally, or it can be about someone that you really you're like, you know them and you pay attention, you follow them, maybe even on Instagram or on other social media, you follow that person and you hear that, oh, they have been sick. These big things changing. I mean, some of you are trying to change really, specifically with your finances, the way maybe you're spending money. Maybe you have some kind of different envision of the way you have been spending money. As I said, for some of you, it's like that you're changing the way you spend for food, or the way you eat. Maybe you always eat outside, or you were ordering food, and now maybe you're trying to decrease expenses, or you are maybe on the other hand are spending more money on buying very organic food. I see some kind of changes coming in your habits, which is actually very useful, and you are determined to do that. I mean, it's something that you will do, that you follow, that you're very, some of you picky, or you're dealing with picky people who are gonna really watch what you're doing, and the quality is very important. For some of you, I see the quality of things are very important. It can be in relationships, as I mentioned, food, or whatever, anything that you're doing. You might decrease the quantity and focus on quality, or someone is doing that towards you. It can be also about the things that you say or you publish. Be careful, don't just go. And also about the pictures that you post, or maybe some of paparazzi, you might hear something about them that might be, I don't know, something that they put somewhere, and there might be a trouble for them about a famous person. Be careful. I mean, again, I see the energy of carrying things from the past, and you need to put some weight down. Some of you might need to lose weight. But there's magical energy in the air. I see that something comes to your head, something you hear as a message that brings, like, it's like you ring in your ear, and it kind of opens up your mind towards something. You get something. There's an aha moment that you're like, oh yeah, I have to do that. Maybe someone says something, or you read something somewhere that initiates a change. If you can help the poor, or specifically I see homeless people who have like a luggage, or I don't know, maybe if you see people who are trapped somewhere, I don't know, due to like they're traveling, or I see someone with luggage who needs help. If you can help them, that would be great. You might hear a lot about immigration rules, or people are moving around. Maybe something happens that people choose to move to other parts of the country. It can be, again, due to economy and things that people prefer. They have a preference, and I think the messages that I'm receiving right now is mostly focused on that. If you're thinking about that topic or that concept, maybe dig into it a bit more and see what happens. Definitely, I see the energy of moving. For some people, maybe even some people from some countries or cities, they're gonna evacuate. Yeah, there's something that you really are evaluating, like buying a jewelry, a piece of gold, a piece of a diamond that you're putting a lot of, like, you take it maybe to different shops and you want to make sure that it's the right quality. Again, the quality is here, very present. I see someone has a question that really, I see them as a teenager. If you have a teenager boy specifically, they might come with different questions to you and ask about things, but there's something on their mind about the future. There needs to be some balance. If they start talking to you, or if you're a school teacher, you need to spend more time. Like, just don't go by the rules and the books. Sometimes you need to understand the individual preferences and requirements and needs of the students, specifically with the specific personality, background, family. I don't know, I see that the teenager is worried about their future, and it stays there. I don't know why. There's something that maybe with the move, they are not happy if you're moving. Yeah, some of you are getting very busy. It's very busy, and maybe that what I said about the teenager, maybe they're thinking about inventing something. You have some genius at your home, or maybe it's you that you have a very novel idea about making something better. Some of you might have great ideas, as I mentioned and touched earlier, about somehow improving food industry. I don't know, somehow about something that you are eating or people can have, like about the artificial whatever meat or something like that. Maybe when we hear about a new type of fruit that comes to the market, I don't know, but again, the quality matters. There might be someone who don't be careful about fire. If you're making a fire, specifically bonfire, be careful that you don't leave it, because I see someone is coming to put some water on some on a tendon fire. If you are making fire and if you're camping, make sure that you completely take care of that fire before you leave. Otherwise, someone needs to take responsibility for other people's work. And I see that maybe there's some unfinished business that you need to complete for yourself or for someone else, or someone else needs to do for you. I don't know. There's an incomplete business that someone has to come and take care of it. It doesn't look like dangerous, but it needs attention. So, and it, be careful. I mean, try to see your kids be more in their life, be present more in their lives, and understand what their needs are, what they're doing, and what they want to do, what are the concerns. Be careful about your car. There might be a flat tire. Don't speed up, specifically if the condition in the weather is not good. Some of you are very tired and you are thinking about things, and the way you think, they see that it is in a way that doing that thing, that job, that task is even easier than the amount of time that you put to think about it. So you're torturing yourself with thoughts. It's going to be some release of energy when you just get up and do it. I see that some of you are procrastinating something, you don't want to do it, and it's on your mind. You're well on track with some of your, I don't know, life milestones or your business like duties or whatever it is, and you're very ready and prepared. And I see that some of you, of course, you're on guard. I don't know why you're taking guard, but I see you are prepared and even over prepared, I can tell. Be careful about the action and your actions and what you say and the way you say things, because it might be harsh on people. You might say something that you might basically not even, even maybe the way you say it, your tone or the words that you use, it might break someone's heart or it might be too harsh. So try to be a little bit conscious about what you're saying and how you're saying. Choosing the words and choosing the right tone is very important. That's the message I get in this reading for you. That's what I'm receiving. Again, I see flying. Maybe we hear something about flying, airplanes. Someone's buying a pair of socks, which is cute. I might receive something like that. Don't forget something. I see you might come back from a trip, or you leave something at the office, your laptop. I see a very good teacher. Again, the energy of teachers are very present. Someone very respected, very nice. Maybe, as I mentioned, you hear something about your old teacher or someone who was teaching you or was your mentor. You hear something about them. That person is respected, very well respected. Graduation for some people, you're finishing something, you're getting a recognition in 10 for all your work and what you have done. Great achievements for some of you. It's beautiful release of something that you have spent a lot of time, and I see that your family, your people, your friends, your loved ones are going to welcome you. Some of you might finish a business abroad and come back. It could be from the military. I can definitely see the energy of people in military. They might come back for I don't know, to spend some time with family, and actually it's a very happy time and very prosperous time for them. They might bring a lot of luggage. They might have a lot of luggage. If you're trying to travel, be careful. You might buy a lot of things there, and then your luggage might be in trouble. I see letter B. Some of you are again buying shoes or socks, which is very good for you. Some of you might go somewhere and come back with a lot of like a dozen or 2 dozen of socks or shoes because you think you can sell them. I don't know, somehow I see that, but your luggage might be too much, or you might pay some overweight. And of course, energetically, it means that some of you have a lot of overweight that you need to release before you can enter and welcome all the energies in your life. So someone is building a bird house, which is beautiful, and actually it brings a lot of prosperity. If a bird is making a house or a nest near you or on your window, be careful, don't let them go, or then don't frighten them. That brings a lot of luck for you. Some of you are making a nest with your loved one. Again, I see someone is very meticulous about something. Maybe you're working some kind of, I don't know, you're making some kind of, you're in some kind of art. If I see specifically making furniture, very high quality furniture, and as I said, the qualities in my perspective today, in the energy that I see, whatever you're doing, the high quality is going to granting you success. Again, I see cleaning. Some people need to do some cleaning, and maybe you don't have the habit of cleaning after what you do, and then there is a lot of piles up. Definitely, I see love for some people, even wedding. There is going to be a news about someone's engaging, or you are going to get engaged, or even someone, like somehow your marriage is coming up very, very unexpectedly, or you might fall in love very unexpectedly, or this is going to happen very quickly. And this was actually a very shift in the reading, because my energies that I was receiving was totally different direction, and now I see two hearts and two people that are getting very close, very beautiful. So that needed, someone needed to hear that for sure. So if your question was about your love and romance situation, I see a beautiful beginning very spontaneously for you in your life. Well, my dear souls, thank you so much for your attention. This was just a quick energy update for you. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. December, basically, readings, coffee cup readings are out. If you're interested, don't miss them. Thank you so much, and as always, stay blessed.